Hello, welcome to Virtual Flight Diaries. Now that we finally got this going, so what happened is I started setting things up with a Streamlabs, and of course it has kind of screwed everything up. So I'm not entirely sure if everything is even working right. But I guess we'll see. So we're here with the Phoenix Simulations A319, the baby bus. It's finally released. It released yesterday. And we're going to check it out. We're going to do a little flight from Boston to Philadelphia. And sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what's broken. All right, well, we're going to do a little flight from Boston to Philadelphia, and hopefully this stream is working. So, didn't have time to do a test stream, but let's get fired up. Let's get in the cockpit. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just gonna roll with it, guys. I apologize if things are messed up. Alright, so we're gonna start loading up the aircraft here.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So you can see, if you're familiar with the A320, you're not going to be off base with this plane. So the only difference between the A319, the A320, and the A321 is performance and flight characteristics. So if you're familiar with flying the A320, setting up this plane isn't going to be any different. We're gonna, same with the A321. It's flying it is going to be a little different. So the A321 is a lot longer. It's actually not much smaller than the
fuel truck is
757. Yeah, the Boeing 757.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Where the A319 is small, it's maneuverable, we can kind of whip this thing around, but it's also subject to turbulence because of its size. So these are the different things with it. Also the smaller size, it has a smaller capacity. We got a full flight today. So, just like anything else, we're gonna go into the AOC. We're gonna initiate our flight plan. Download our flight plan from SimBrief. Flight number is American Airlines 1452. And just like with the other Fenix aircraft. It has full GSX integration, except does not seat the passengers yet. I guess that has to be updated. So, what's next? Haven't been flying a 727 and a bunch of other aircraft for a while now. I got to get my Airbus flow back. So our IRS is aligned. Okay, outside air temperature, it's a balmy 20. Flight plan, Boston. That's right, okay, so we're going to be doing, let's get our clearance.
2.12, altimeter 2980, landing and departing runway 33 left. Respectful hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information like Logan Airport information like 17020 Zulu, wind 305 at 12, visibility 10, ceiling 3200 broken, temperature 20, 2.12, altimeter 2980. Landing and departing runway 33 left. Respectful hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information like
Okay, we have Mike, and it looks like we're going to be expecting 33 left. Three left. I'm going to do the SOX 7 departure and insert. And our Philadelphia arrival is going to be 27 right. Yes, 27 right is our expected. I'm going to do the GIMS 4, the Briggs transition. Okay, flight plan's in the computer, or in the MCDU. Alright, let's get our clearance. Boston clearance, American 1452, request our IFR to Philadelphia.
American 1452, Boston clearance, cleared to Philadelphia Airport, SOX 7 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID, departure frequency 133.0, squawk 2016.
Cleared to Philadelphia Airport, SOX 7 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID, departure frequency 133.0, squawk 2016. American 1452.
American 1452, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. American 1452, take care.
All right, so squawk will be 2016. Alright, so that's all in. So we're just going to wait for our boarding. Let's get things set up here. So we should have our fuel on board. Yes, so we can turn on the seatbelt sign.
May I see your boarding pass?
Turn on the ground control. Test our CVR.
Good afternoon.
Tabs aligned. Just gotta turn on our fuel pumps.
Good afternoon.
And I'll check out the SID, see what we're climb via the SID, so we're gonna be
Hello.
any restrictions.
Hello. Welcome on board.
33 left, climb heading 330 to intercept the course 314 to Tech. Then on track 250 to cross Cozy at or above 5,000.
Good afternoon.
So I'm going to set 5,000 in the altimeter.
This way. Good afternoon. This way, please. This way. May I see your boarding pass?
And our passengers are boarding.
This way. May I see your boarding pass?
All right.
Hello. Good afternoon. This way.
All right, so actually can look at our fuel,
Welcome on board.
15.2.
Good afternoon. Welcome on board.
Okay.
Boarding pass, please.
Can't make out our zero fuel weight in our flight plan, so we're just gonna have to wait.
Hello. Welcome on board. Boarding pass, please. This way, please.
Hello, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard on this American Airlines flight from Boston to Philadelphia. We are
Hello.
currently preparing for departure and we will be taking off shortly. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today. Oh, by the way, I'm using Cabby for the cabin announcements. It's an interesting little program. Starting to come around. They've updated it a bunch of times. And you can add your own voice.
My name is Leela and I am the cabin crew member on this flight. As you could hear from our captain, we are currently preparing for departure and we will be taking off shortly.
Hello.
Please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened and your seat back and tray table are in the upright position. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. If you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to ask me or one of my colleagues.
This way.
So, like I was saying, they have updated it a couple times, and it's an interesting little program. You can add your own voice if you pay for the premium package. So your captain announcements could be in your own voice, which is pretty cool.
Hello. This way. This way.
All right, so everybody's still boarding up.
Hello.
$2981 is the
Hello.
new altimeter.
Good afternoon.
See, beyond ATC, so I wish that they should have programmed it to
Good afternoon.
capture the weather and get its information from the simulator.
Hello.
I don't know if there's no API for that or what, but always I think it would integrate a lot better if it could capture the weather from the simulator.
Hello.
I mean, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know.
Hello.
So cargo's all loaded up. We're just waiting for finish up on the passengers, so we close the cargo doors.
Welcome on board.
A couple more minutes. So it's a little warm, so I'm going to fire up the APU.
Good afternoon. Welcome on board. This way, please. This way.
Watching EGT and N rise, N%.
This way. Good afternoon. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. your boarding pass.
So I'm going to expect taxiway Alpha Charlie.
Good afternoon.
Charlie 1. 333 left.
This way. Good afternoon. Welcome on board.
A couple more people and we can get going.
Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome on board. Hello. Boarding pass, please.
Go send that to McDo. That load up. Now we can do our performance calculations. Our departure. We're doing runway 33 left. Four five, 145, 149. Flaps 1. I'm gonna do a toga takeoff. Yeah, because that flex to temp was pretty much the same as the outside, so it's toga. Alright, so send it. Good deal. Let's see. Check our messages, because I know we have some. It's our load sheet. Accept. Our final load sheet. 144 passengers plus 4 children. Alright, legs, find page. Okay. So it's complete integration. It's actually pretty cool. Like how Phoenix did that.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Our doors are closed. Things loaded up.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Boston ground, request push and start. American 1452.
American 1452, Boston ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved, face east. American 1452.
Locking gear.
right, tail left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes
Commencing
released.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So we have the IAE engine configuration. So you can see we have the EPR.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the crew members as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats, and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention.
Turning engine 2.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We have a good start on 1, so
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
probably should close the cabin door.
Unlocking gear.
We are living in that day and age. Good start on 2. Flaps 1. TARA, we're gonna go.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
And
Left is
max.
clear. Right is clear.
Of course, I just turned on the weather radar and cooked him, but it's alright. And we can go taxi lights. Some integral lighting. Integral lighting. I learned to speak English. Alright, so let's get going. Boston ground, American 1452, request taxi to the active.
American 1452 did not copy.
Boston ground, American 1452, request taxi to the runway.
American 1452 did not copy.
Okay, so we'll just do that.
American
'cause
1452 request taxi to the active.
American 1452
say that.
runway tree left taxi via Echo Kilo. Hold short runway 4 left.
Echo Kilo. Wow, that is not what I expected.
American 1452, runway tree, left taxi via Echo Kilo. Hold short, runway 4 left.
Taxi to runway 33 left via Echo Kilo. Hold short, runway 04 left. American 1452. Where are you taking me? All right, well, let's see here. Parking brakes released. So we are pretty light, so we're gonna roll under our own power.
American 1452, cross runway 4 left at Kilo. Continue taxi via Bravo, Kilo, Mike, Echo, Papa. Hold short runway 4 right.
Cross runway 4 left at Kilo. Continue taxi Kilo, Mike, Papa. Hold short runway 4 right. 1452.
Negative, continue taxi via Bravo, Kilo, Mike, Echo, Papa.
Continue taxi via Bravo, Kilo, Mike, Echo, Papa. Hold short runway 4 right, American 1452. So this is Mike. Papa. There's a better way to get us there, but okay.
American 1452, cross runway 4 right at Papa. Continue taxi via Papa, Delta, Charlie. Hold short runway 9er.
Cross runway 4 right at Papa, continue taxi Papa, Delta, Charlie, hold short, runway 9er, American 1452. All right.
American 1452, cross runway 9er at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie.
Cross runway 9er at Charlie, continue taxi via Charlie, American 1452. All right. And I'm going to have my first officer do the radio from this point on so I can concentrate on flying the plane. To be like what it is in reality. So 1452 I saw on flight FR24. This is an actual flight from today. Boston to Philadelphia in American Airlines A319. So I thought it would be pretty cool to recreate it.
American 1452, contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Over to Tower 128.8.
Hey, Aviation Geek. How's it going? So it took us forever. I guess this would make more sense when Beyond ATC actually does their traffic injection.
American 1452 ready to go. Runway 33 left.
American 1452, Boston Tower, wind tree 25 at 12, gust 20 or nav to tech. Runway 33 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33 left, our nav to tech.
I'm doing plane-tastic. Well, that is awesome. I'm doing plane-tastic as well. All right, so we're cleared for takeoff. Our nav to tech. So follow the SID. We are not going to need this 10,000 foot runway, so I'm not worried about lining up. So the A319 is a bit of a rocket ship, especially since we're going toga. On the brakes. Landing lights, strobes. Yeah, we'll put the wing lights on. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. Roll it up 50%. Off the brakes. Toga. Toga SRS nav. Auto throttle blue. Knots check. SV1, rotate. How's the rate? Gear up. Follow the flight director. It's 400 feet. There's autopilot, come on.
American 1452, contact Boston departure.
Contact Boston departure, American 1452. Have a good day.
Love those sounds. That power back sound is actually pretty cool.
1600.
American 1452, Boston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000, American 1452.
Flaps in. Taxi lights could come off. Disarm the spoiler. Ah, toga. Yeah, I thought I'd, well, the flex temp was actually pretty close to the outside temp, so it wanted a toga take off anyway. Get that Boston scenery. Digging these cloud layers. It's actually pretty cool.
We are now climbing to our cruising altitude. We will be starting our in-flight service shortly. You can find our sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you.
Alright, so go climbing out. Everything looks good. These clouds are pretty cool today. So this is about an hour flight in our baby bus. So like I said, the setup is really pretty much the same as an A320. But you know, it does, you know, have a little bit more maneuverability.
American 1452, contact Boston Center. 133.325. Have a good day.
Contact Boston Center 133.325, American 1452. Boston Center.
Everybody can move about the cabin. I left the
Seatbelt sign has been turned off. You may now move around the cabin, but we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, American 1452.
maintain flight level 280. Also, I know that landing the A319 versus the A320 and the A321 has different flare points. So we'll see how I do in landing. Because I'm used to the A320, but I haven't flown it in a while. I also know the A319 can descend faster, but it's also harder to slow up in configuration. Whereas the A321 is hard to slow up, but once it's configured,
American 1452, contact Boston Center 124.85.
it slows down nice.
Contact Boston Center 124.85,
So-
American 1452. See you.
Don't quote me on that one. I could be wrong. So
Boston Center, American 1452. Climbing 15.
I'm not an Airbus pilot
500 for flight level 280.
in, you know, in any sense of the word.
1452 Boston Center, roger.
Plus, I got brand new rudder pedals, so we'll see how that goes. Still getting used to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now starting our in-flight service. We'd like to remind you that we accept card payments as well as cash. You can find our Sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you. Please remain seated while we serve you. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew members. Thank you.
So this is also the exact same route that this this Airbus took this morning. So we're pretty much simulating the exact same flight that American 1452 took at 11:30 this morning. So I think let's clean up our professional pilots here, right?
American 1452, contact Boston Center 128.75.
Contact Boston Center 128.75, American 1452. Have a good one.
Passenger view.
Boston Center, American 1452. Passing flight level 205 for flight level 280.
American 1452, Boston Center, roger.
So this is the cabin. So I got this scenery off of Flight Sim TO. So I'm gonna take a little walk around. So this is a single class setup. And I don't know if the A319 actually has a dual class setup. This guy did a good. This is J Aviation did this scenery, and you know, he also modeled a American Airlines interior as well, instead of the default. Very nice done. I like the little safety cards. This guy does really good work. Hey, Aviation Geek. Yes. So I was just commenting on that earlier. The A321 actually is not that much smaller than a 757. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it's almost as long as a 757. So. Yeah, and it does have that profile, doesn't it? So we'll call it a of course, Airbus guys will hate this. We'll call it a baby Boeing. So the A321-200 versus the Boeing 757-200. So it's 144. 144 feet versus 145 feet. Is that it? Or 144 meters? No, that's can't. 144. So 44.5 meters or 146 feet.
American 1452, contact Boston Center 124.85.
Contact Boston Center 124.85. American 1452. Boston Center, American 1452. Good day, flight level 280.
So it's a mini 757. I actually like the A321, and I haven't flown it yet. I got this yesterday, and I flew the A319 just to do some some screenshots for the stream. But I want to probably take the A321 up a little later. We're gonna do a couple streams with this plane. We haven't done Airbus stuff in a while. Been all 727-200. Okay, so the 757-200 is 155 feet 3 inches. So it's 10 feet smaller. So it really truly is a mini 757. It's all good. I couldn't see the chat too well anyway. I was looking through my my bifocals. Getting old sucks. So yeah, 10-foot difference. And I would guess the A319 kind of reminds me of a 737-600, just without the Boeing nose on it. Ah, 32. I remember 32. I'm pushing 50. Actually, it's pretty cool. So I read that the A319 is more susceptible to turbulence, and I don't know if it's the model or what, but it really does bounce around a bit in the sim. Where the A321, and I was watching V1 simulations fly it yesterday. He was saying the A321 actually handles really well in turbulence, where medium turbulence is, light to medium turbulence is less noticeable in the A321, where it would be really noticeable in the A319. So I did notice that. It does bounce us around in the sim a little more.
We are now starting our in-flight shopping service. Today we highly recommend our special offer. A set of 3 perfumes for the price of 2. We also have a wide selection of other products available for purchase, like souvenirs, cosmetics, and snacks. You can find our shopping catalog in the seat pocket in front of you. We accept card payments as well as cash.
Alright everybody, don't forget to buy your American Airlines perfume. It's on special. I don't know, I really like this cabby. It does offer a little more dynamic in it. Look up your Sky Mall catalog. Abby, they have less mass and shorter wingspan on the A319, so turbulence is calm. Yeah, so it's a little rocket ship with a. So if you were in moderate turbulence, you'd really get knocked around. So is the A318 an even smaller version of this plane? I don't know too much about the lower end of the Airbuses. You know, they have the older A310. I don't know if that's in service anymore. That's pretty cool. So, I guess it would do well with like getting into like smaller regional airports. So it'd make a good regional jet type scenario. I've always been a Boeing guy, so the Airbus statistics are a little eluded on me. That's a term. Coming out over Long Island. Montauk. don't think this Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have an A318 in the sim. I don't know if Latin VFR did one or not. I know Latin VFR did the A321.
American 1452, contact Boston Center 124.525.
Contact Boston Center 124.525. American 1452. Boston Center, American 1452. Flight level 280.
American 1452, Boston Center, roger.
Latin VFR did do a A318. Okay. I didn't hear very good things about that Latin VFR mod. I know Horizon Simulations did a kind of a fixed mod to their aircraft. They wanted a little too much money for what they produced. But I guess it's an opinion-based thing, because there's a bunch of people. So like XP72, he was doing a lot of A321 stuff with the Latin VFR, and I guess he seemed to like it. I guess it's just it's what people want. They want maybe depth of simulation, zero bugs. Everybody wants the perfect plane, and just it's not going to happen. I mean, even this plane, as high fidelity as it is, there are bugs associated with it. So there's some simple planes with not great high fidelity flight models that I still like to fly in the sim. So you can't do full checklists with them. Still get you point A to point B, looking in in a plane that you may want to fly. So that's why it's Flight Simulator. It's all about just having some fun. Bluebird Simulations is doing a 757. I don't know when it's going to be released. They're hush hush on that, but they've been sending out teaser videos, and they posted or not posted. They had at the Flight Sim Expo. They had a presentation. They went it's taking longer because they went a different route. It was going to be just normal systems, and I think they're now programming failures and maintenance stuff with the plane. I actually can't wait. I love the 757, being a Boeing guy. I actually can't wait for them to release that. This simulator has been screaming for a 757.
American 1452, contact Boston Center 132.3. Have a good day.
Contact Boston Center 132.3. American 1452, have a good one. Boston Center, American 1452, flight level 280.
American 1452, Boston Center, roger.
It's a little choppy up here. Getting bounced around a little bit. What's this? Oh, it's coming up on our descent. My flight plan look like that though? That's why. Okay. So guys, this is normal. So the reason for this is because my last waypoint before going to manual is vectors. So it's going to keep, it's just going to draw a straight line out from a chord. So that's why it looks like that. But once we turn in on the approach after McCord, it'll straighten up. All right, so let's get our destination data in.
American 1452, contact New York Center 121.125. Have a good day.
Contact New York Center 121.125, American 1452.
That's going to be
New York Center, American
a little
1452,
spicy.
flight level 280.
American 1452, New York Center, roger. American 1452, New York Center, expect James 4, runway 35.
Can we get a different runway, please? American 1452.
Aircraft calling for runway change, say call sign.
American 1452.
American 1452, roger, say runway.
You know what? We're in an
Runway
A319.
35, American 1452.
We're an A319. We can do
American
35.
1452, tree 5 is the runway you're already assigned. Unable runway change.
Yeah, because you wouldn't give me the option. But that's okay. We could do 35. 35 is an RNAV into Philadelphia. Alright, so we got 2995. It'll be better for the winds anyway. Temperature is 22. One at 14. tight. Transition altitude is good. Let's look at the chart. Call up the 5. Do the RNAV for 3.5. Minimum is 500.
American 1452 after Briggs, cleared via Jims 4. Pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 16,000. Philadelphia Airport landing runway tree 5, altimeter 299er5.
After Briggs, cleared via Jims 4. Pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 16,000. Philadelphia Airport landing runway 35, altimeter 299er5, American 1452.
Some changes. RNAV, Jims 4, Briggs. Jims transition. Insert.
American 1452, contact New York Center 118.975.
Contact New York Center 118.975. American 1452. Have a good one. New York Center, American 1452. Descending via Jims 4, flight level 280.
American 1452, New York Center, roger.
Other than tooling around in the just to do some screenshots, yes, actually this is my first A319 flight. Start down. Shoot. A little early on that. Well, it'll stay us. Or it'll keep us at 1,000 until we catch up with our VNAV path. Got a little ahead of myself. I am not expecting a buttered landing. I'm actually expecting to slam the mains into the runway. That is my expectation, but that would be nice if I could butter it. Our winds are 310 at 14, gusting to 20. So I don't know. And this is a 319, which is lighter. And
52, contact New York Center 128.3.
Contact New York Center.
We'll give it our best.
128.3. American 1452. New York Center, American 1452. Descending via Jims 4, flight level 265.
American 1452, New York Center, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting our descent. Please follow the instructions of the cabin crew as we prepare for landing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard from our captain, we are starting our descent into Philadelphia. Please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened and your seat back and tray table are in the upright position. We will collect any remaining service items in a few minutes. Thank you.
Alright, so go medium because it's a shorter runway. So 6,500 feet. Let's do a landing calculation. We do this dry, planet meter. These are landing weights. Burn. Medium, max reverse. Implementing full flaps, auto throttle on, so yes, so half the runway. And if I try to butter it, maybe more of that, but so 9 knot crosswind. Actually, this 11 knot headwind will help us out. Coming over Atlantic City. It's like Tuckerton, New Jersey. Just north of Atlantic City's down here.
American 1452, contact Washington Center 124.775.
Contact Washington Center 124.775. American 1452, have a good one. Washington Center, American 1452, descending via JIMS 4, flight level 207.
American 1452, Washington Center, roger.
Alright, so we're on path. FAP is armed. Looking good so far.
American 1452, descend and maintain 8,000, altimeter 299er5.
Descend and maintain 8,000, altimeter 299er5, American 1452.
American 1452, contact Philadelphia, approach 119.75. Have a good one.
Contact Philadelphia, approach, American 1452. Philadelphia, American 1452. Good day, 16,900 with information X-ray.
American 1452, Philadelphia approach. Good day, altimeter 299er5. Expect the visual approach, runway tree 5.
Altimeter 299er5, expect the visual approach. Runway 35, American 1452.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the RNAV, but it will be a visual approach. I do know they use runway 35 in Philadelphia for a lot of the commuter aircraft and the smaller regionals. Oh, it'll work for the 319. So, landing lights on, seatbelts on. Flight recorders up. Down to 250 for 10,000.
American 1452, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, American 1452.
So past gyms, we're going to arm the approach. like the approach armed itself. Cool.
American 1452, leave Sneed heading tree 45. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway tree 5.
Leave Sneed heading 345. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 35. American 1452.
American 1452, fly present heading, descend and maintain 6,000. Vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading. Descend and maintain 6,000 American 1452.
We're on profile.
American 1452.
Oh, we're supposed to be above 3,000 for that. Okay.
Turned right heading 350 American 1452.
Oh, okay. They're vectoring us right in for straight in. So we're below 230, flaps 1. Not very visual. Aviation, the FAA says RNAV approaches can improve energy management and reduce the number of unstabilized approaches. Really?
American 1452, airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Ooh, froze there for a second. Yeah, we have the
field in sight, American 1452.
American 1452, cleared visual approach runway 35.
Cleared visual approach 35, American 1452.
Still way too fast.
American 1452, contact Philadelphia Tower 135.1.
Over to Tower 135.1, American 1452. Philadelphia Tower, American 1452, visual runway 35. American 1452,
drop the gear, try to slow us down.
20 at 14, gust 20, runway 35, cleared to land. Runway 35 cleared to land, American 1452.
Wow, this plane is slippery.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
There we go.
2,500.
We're still a little high too. We're off profile. on, I gotta get her stable by 1,000. There we go. Flaps full, landing lights on, gear down. Spoilers armed.
1,000.
1,000, stable, cleared to land. Alright, here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Set go around.
$500.
500 minimums continue. Autopilot off. Crosswind. Glide down.
100.
We were a little high.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Nope, ballooned up. Bring it down. And max brake. And I forgot to turn on the recorder. Oh, wow.
Exit left at Echo 1. American 1452.
Oh, forgot to turn on the recorder, guys. So 152 feet per minute. Not bad. So the crosswind caught me at the thing and blew me off center line. But not too bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Philadelphia. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Please make sure you have all your personal belongings with you before you leave the aircraft. On behalf of the crew, I would like to thank you for flying with us today. We hope you had a pleasant flight and we look forward to welcoming you on board again.
I wish you a buttery smooth landing, professional job. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know about, well, actually, that would be under the definition of a butter landing, so I'll take it. The passengers barely felt that, so not bad. 9-knot crosswind, first landing really ever in an A319. I'm happy with it. A little disappointed that I didn't hit the flight recorder so we could look at it, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so that is not the gate that we want. So let's see.
American 1452, request taxi to the gate.
American 1452, so, welcome to Philadelphia Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
We are going to go to C terminal. Gate Charlie
Request
22.
gate Charlie 22, American 1452.
American 1452, gate Charlie 22 taxi via Echo 2 Juliet, November.
Gate Charlie 22 taxi via Echo 2, Juliet,
lights
November,
off.
American 1452.
Taxi. And APU could come on. So, Echo 2, Juliet, November. Yeah, I probably should have went around. I was a little high, so I kind of forced it in. But I was stable. It was a good recovery enough. Although I should have run around, and the reason why I should have run around is because I was outside the touchdown zone. So actually would have been an illegal landing. So as soon as I saw that I was high and going to be going outside the touchdown zone, I was no longer stable and should have gone around by real world standards. So definitely was not a legal landing, but it was a smooth one. So yeah, when I turned off the autopilot, I got off profile and ended up a little too high. And then I ballooned the flare, which then pushed us down the runway even further. So yeah, there was a lot of factors as to why we should have gone around. But definitely different than the A320 as far as setting that up. You definitely can tell in the flight model that it's different. Huh. I'll check that out. Thank you very much. There's been some wonky things going on with my YouTube stream because I switched over to Streamlabs and things got messed up. So I gotta figure it out. But thank you for letting me know. It's probably under the same title tag as this one. Yeah, I think Streamlabs made a duplicate live stream. Alright, so our gate should be up here. So we got 24. There's 22. That's an odd angle. Alright, so taxi light off. Parking brake on. And APU bleed. Signs could come off. Shut down. Beacon light off.
The boarding requested.
We have arrived at the gate. Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you. Have a great day.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, so unlock the door, so we'll do the secure checklist so fuel pumps can come off. External power can come on. Ground control on. That's all off. Nav lights can stay on. And we're on ground power, so shut the APU down. Welcome to Philadelphia International Airport. So since I didn't have do the flight recorder, we'll yeah, I have to figure it out. I really shouldn't have added Streamlabs like an hour before I started streaming. That was just stupid. I needed to research that a little more. It just had some pretty cool things like the chat window and so forth, but I needed to read on it. Alright, so A319. I like it. I think I'm going to do some more flights with it. So the next one we're going to fly, I'm going to do a live stream probably sometime this weekend in the A321. Also the PC-12 is supposed to be updated, so we're going to take a look at that as well. And thanks guys for watching. This was fun. I really enjoyed this one. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Lots of content. I'm always putting it out every week. So next time, on to the next one. See ya. Yep, see you this weekend, Aviation Geek.